MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Chicago White Sox and the Royals. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. You want to talk about shutting a running game down? The guy behind the dish has an absolute cannon. I mean, you will not see guys get but two-step lead off first base today.
At the plate, Luis Robert.
Leading off the afternoon for the White Sox, center fielder, number 88.
In now, Nick Howard. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away.
Nick Howard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup is way low that time. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Garcia has a read on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming here in KC. It's the White Sox 3 and the Royals nothing. Into the box, Brendan Rodgers. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Brendan Rodgers.
Digging in, Kyle Sterling, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Catcher, Kyle Sterling.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Drives it out to deep right center field. Roberts looks up and get your groove on. It's into the party porch for a home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Royals are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Stepping in now, Joe Adler.
Joe Adler.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready now, Nick Howard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Left fielder, Nick Howard.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And that one just missed outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Nice execution right there. Kept his balance on a nasty breaking ball. His hand stayed back, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Play ball.
That hit him. He's got through. He's safe. 3.
Now at the plate, Kyle Sterling. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And a ball, 1-0. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. That's inside. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding forward now is the DH, Joe Adler.
Play ball.
Digging in once again, Nick Howard will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Royals 5 and the White Sox 3. Scott Blackwell takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 64, Scott Blackwell.
Ready now for the White Sox, Garrett Cooper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Ready with the 1-0. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Blackwell stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 30, Yakyuuu Garcia.
So here is Yakyuuu Garcia, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Ooh, good changeup. Just
Let's play ball. 3, ball 4. Take the base.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Chicago. Number 50, Jimmy Cordero. Now pitching for the Royals. Number 28, Rudy Valera. Now pitching for the Royals. Number 53, Aaron Stone.
Drew Steckenrider is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Howard. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that pitch catches the inside corner. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as incredibly we are all tied. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he takes a cold strike 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two and two to Hunter Dozier.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Standing in now, Ryan Hearn, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh and 1, here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 1 to the Royals' first baseman.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pops this one up. Kimbrough in foul ground, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, right fielder, Jason.
So stepping in, Jason Dominguez. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Popped him up. McGuire shading to his right. And that ends the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 9-9. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Nick Castellanos now. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The 2-1 is right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. Up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Eli Jimenez, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
So striding in, Garrett Cooper. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as the left-hander starts to throw. The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Way out in front. But he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Down in order go the White Sox. Our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Richard Rodriguez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. At the plate, Nolan Gorman. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat.
Nolan Gorman.
First offering on its way. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. Hopped him up over to the left, but playable over in foul ground, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 12.
Striding into the box, Ryan Reynolds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 0-1 on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Kimbrough is up with it. And there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 3, Kyle Sterling.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Sterling. Now the pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Joe Adler would be next. The 3-1. This one's down to third. Kimbrough has it on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. KC down in order, and this remains a 9-9 ball game. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Avisail Garcia.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a ball down and away. all over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Reed McGuire will be next. Here it comes. The 3-0 is in there for strike one.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Reed McGuire fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. The 0-1 hit in the air down the right field line. Dominguez has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up now, C.J. Abrams. There are two gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball inside, ball one. The 1-0 takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
The 1-1 pitch. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. Here comes the go-ahead run. Now the relay home. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. All squared up in Kansas City through 8.5. The Royals have a chance to walk it off. Next will be the designated hitter, Joe Adler. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Designated hitter, Joe Adler.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Line to the right side. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Standing in now, Richard Burley. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Only play will be to first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Nick Howard, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. Ready with another two-strike offering. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another two-strike offering. Here out towards short. A throw to the plate, and the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style.
Always great when a game really comes down to the ninth inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Kansas City came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Ryan Tepera claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The White Sox, 9 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium this afternoon, 37,903. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, the opener of this 4-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think.
Leading off the afternoon for the Cubs, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
4-4, take the base. 3.
Into the box now, Wyatt Schmidt, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Schmidt.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. It off the strike zone. He's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Batting sixth, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So in now for Chicago, Omar Narvaez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Here it comes, 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. Back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. One there on to first, and they get the double play.
Just like they drew it up. A great dive and stop to get the double play started, and then a perfect flip from his belly. Add this one to the highlight reel.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Let's play ball.
So here now is the pitcher, Luke Guthrie, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with two gone. From the stretch. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. In the air to straightaway right. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. In is Jorge Soler. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Ball one, no strike.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Soler has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
The 3-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Happ ranging back at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, the Marlins are back even now at 1-1.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Here now is Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Happ is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7, left fielder, Jesus.
Now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Fastball that just misses inside. Two out, nobody on. he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1. Great shot there of the blue waters and long sandy stretches of Miami Beach. Back now for the top of the 3rd inning on MLB.
Play ball. Out.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. He drew a walk his first time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-0 pitch on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And there he goes towards second. Still even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And that was
Play ball. He's safe.
digging in now. Wyatt Schmidt. He reached on a single in his first try.
Wyatt Schmidt.
First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's 1-1. The 1-1. Now a hard liner, but foul.
Ball.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Happ rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Omar Narvaez. Popped him up. Anderson has room in foul territory. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Cubs lead it 3-1. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sandy Almanzar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And look out. Oh, that got him. And any time you hit the pitcher, you're asking for trouble.
Oh, boy, pro pitchers belong to a closed fraternity, so you don't usually see that very often. And anytime it does happen, folks start hanging on the top steps of the dugout. These things usually don't go unpunished.
Standing in, Jay Kristen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Almanzar over at second. Kristen at first, 1 gone. Two and 2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Yasiel Puig as we begin the top of the 4th.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner. High in the air out to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Third baseman number 16, Eduardo Escobar.
Riding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Play ball.
Down the first baseline.
Bell scoops it up.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher, Luke Guthrie.
Stepping in, Luke Guthrie. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And that one just missed outside. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Arnaz. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Ball and a strike. One run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Puig to the track. A leap, but he can't get it. It's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here, goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Loud contact off the bat of Zunino, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that is a foul ball, just missing extra bases deep in the corner. 1-1. Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you make is a good pitch, infield playing back, a ball is able to sneak through, a base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
The 0-1 pitch. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt here. And almost had him, but he's able to make it back to first safely. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
The left fielder, number 7. Jesus.
Ready for another chance. Jesus Sanchez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Marlins get one here on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Marlins 2. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Nick Madrigal. He flew out in his.
Let's play ball.
Nick Madrigal.
3.
Now in the box, Shohei Ohtani. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they still lead it 3-2. Settling in now, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Counts even at 1-1 to Lewis Brinson. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Schmidt shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Sandy Almanzar. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
into the corner and slicing foul. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Jay Kristen. Off liner toward short. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And
Play ball. 3.
Leading out for the Cubs.
now at the plate, Wyatt Schmidt, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Wyatt Schmidt.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box, Omar Narvaez. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And it's gone as they add still another.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove.
Let's play ball.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready now for the Marlins, Josh Bell. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Puig's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
Into the box now, Luis Arnaz. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a high pop-up. Narvaez has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
In is Jorge Soler. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Number 17 is calling for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Drew Verhagen is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Drew Verhagen.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luke Guthrie. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Guthrie.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Pitch on the way. Too high. 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Working for the punch out and the offering. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Center fielder number 8, Ian Happ.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take the base.
Into the box now for the Cubbies, Wyatt Schmidt, as he'll bat with the bases full and 2 men out.
Schmidt.
First offering on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And that one stayed up a little high. Madrigal on third, Swanson at second, Happ at first, 2 out in the inning. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes, and it's fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Count still at 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing, maybe get him to roll something over.
Set to deal on 2-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on opening day after this. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
On its way is pitch number 75. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Zunino is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Now the 1-0 is a called strike on the changeup.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Curveball that time, not even close. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 2-1 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Seventh inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. A ball and 2 strikes.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and 2, here it is. Smoke toward third. Reined in. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Still down by a count of 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Garrett Clevenger will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Magneuris Sierra will also come on.
Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 34.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Luke Guthrie.
Number 20, Luke Guthrie.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Zunino has it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in now, Nick Madrigal, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs are on top 6-2. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 34, Magneuris Sierra.
Striding in, Magneuris Sierra. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
The batter, number 4,
standing in, Jay Kristen. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a breaking ball stays outside. And that misses 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance. Situation.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Popped him up. Madrigal is there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Matt Andriese enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Now the 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Three-two pitch. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ready for another shot now. Shohei Ohtani. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. A runner at first with no outs here. Bullet back up the middle. Brinson is right there, one down.
Center fielder number 3,
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Swanson, base runner at first with one out. And that one finds the target on the outside corner. 2-2. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Runners on first with one down. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Now batting, Wyatt Schmidt. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher,
Omar Narvaez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. In there. 0-1. Runners at second and third with two gone. Grounded to short. Kristen right there. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-2. Don Mays is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Don Mays.
Let's play ball.
Leading off in the bottom of the ninth. First baseman.
So coming to the plate, Brian Anderson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Schmidt has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runners. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded, and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Jacob Stallings will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 58, Jacob Stallings.
Fastball just a bit high, and their runners at the corners now. Now the 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
6-3 the final score today. Chicago led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Guthrie gets the win on the mound. His first. It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2023 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Casey Mize gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
digging in now, Pete Christensen. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Pittsburgh, center fielder, number 36.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A leap, but it's off his glove. And now over the wall. And this is going to be ruled a home run. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead.
You talk about starting a game off quick. We couldn't even get the lineup cards in yet, and this guy's already going deep.
In now, Kevin Newman.
Kevin.
And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Play ball.
Up next for the Buccos, Odell Cruz. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Odell Cruz.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. And a breaking ball stays outside. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Line to the right side, but foul. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Pedro Quintero. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a fourth.
Cruz stands at first with 1 out. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
First baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Chavis. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here. As a look, now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Chavis is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit. but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove.
A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Bucks out in front, 1-0. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. B-Row, what do you...
Let's play ball. 3.
Leading off for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Stepping in, Pete Christensen. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, there's another base hit. This is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he's back standing. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on Show Track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
So digging in now, Odell Cruz. He drew a walk his first time up.
Play ball.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Pedro Quintero. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, now the throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
First baseman number 2.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Billy McKinney, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Let's play ball.
Lineup stepping in, Pete Christensen. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Pirates leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Now at the plate, number 60 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
The Tigers. Center fielder, number 60.
3. He's safe.
Bo Burrows is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Bo Burrows.
Ready to take his hacks again, Pedro Quintero, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis fouled away. Quintero aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Billy McKinney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tomlinson is there, 2 down.
Now batting, Right fielder.
Ready once again, Greg Allen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back. Now the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pirates on top, 6-2. Next for the Tigers, Austin Meadows will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one.
Play ball. 3.
Coming to the plate now, Pete Christensen. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Pete Christensen.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Six runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Now the 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Under it is the center fielder, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. At the plate, number 60, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Center fielder, number 60.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed up a little high. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Popped him up. Gallagher waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side, and he makes a great diving stop for the out. And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit.
Jacoby Jones the next to hit.
As he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Cruz has got it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail here at 6-2.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Kevin Newman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Newman.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. And he fouls this one off. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Hard hit ball to second. There's Segura. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, shortstop, Odell Cruz.
Ready to take his hacks again, Odell Cruz, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last AB, that was a pretty good fastball down in the zone, so that tells me this guy likes to get that bat head down, and he covers that low pitch quite well. It's difficult at times, though, because as a pitcher, you're taught to stay down in the zone. If you do that, you're throwing it right into this guy's wheelhouse.
1-0 pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
High pop-up. Nunez moving to his left. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Third baseman, number 6,
Pedro Quintero will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. From the stretch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even at 1.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Chavis, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1 home is a breaking ball in off the plate.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Quintero leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. But this one's out of reach into the home dugout. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. One left for Pittsburgh. They lead it 6-2. Here's Javier Baez. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch lifted in the air out to right. Allen is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Takes a high fastball.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Segura behind on a 1-2 count.
2 strikes.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ground ball left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
So striding forward now, Austin Meadows. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
Well, he's fallen behind to the hitter here, and this is kind of what we were talking about. He might be losing just a little bit of the strike zone because his mechanics are giving way. Maybe fatigue is setting in.
Now the 2-0. 2-1 to count. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Rodney Contreras is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Rodney Contreras.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Throw over to the bag. Back in standing. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Flip of his glove for one. Tigers leave one. They still trail here. It's 6-2. In now, Billy McKinney.
For the Pirates, left fielder, Billy McKinney.
He's set. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's Baez. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Greg Allen.
Into the box, Greg Allen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Cam Gallagher. He swings and grounds it to short. Baez ranging to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. And here's Renato Nunez trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Renato Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
3-0 now. Three and 0 count. Here it comes. High and deep to right. Allen ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next up for Detroit, Spencer Tomlinson. And now pitch on the way. And they start him with one high and away for ball one. One out, nobody on. One and one to count. The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Oh, wow, that's what they call it. Jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first three pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the fourth pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Digging in, number 60. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Fouled off. One and two now as this catches the outer half.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And he fouls this one off. The next 1-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Down in order go the Tigers. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Erasmo Ramirez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. At the plate, Ryan Hayes will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Ryan Hayes.
He's set and the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Ripped on the ground to first. Nunez takes it in, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, center fielder, Keith
Christensen will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. Here comes the first pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And it looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1-2 now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Pittsburgh, designated hitter, Kevin.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Kevin Newman. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They lead it 6-2. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Yanked on the ground down the line. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Jacoby Jones. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. Called strike, 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Hits this one hard the other way. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shoot. Turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Jones leads off first with 1 away. Popped him up. Chavis in foul ground. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
Ready now, Gene Segura, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Last breath for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
6-2, the final total today. The Buccos led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Bryce Wilson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Casey Myers permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Tigers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.
MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network. And it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2023 New York Mets.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
Luis Severino gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check. Cannon for an arm, check. Hit for power, check. Enough said.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike one, and a new season of baseball is underway. Previous history with Luis Severino, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. 0-1, here it comes. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Gordon, a native Floridian. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting second baseman, Michael White.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Michael White, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
Batting third, center fielder, Alex.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Alex Vallone. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now a pitch on the way. And he takes ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Devers will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Nothing for the Cardinals to start. Mets coming to bat. We're just getting started ourselves on MLB Network. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture